It's Pablo's roots.
Ratmus just had a seizure.
Howdy guys, Pablo Wise.
You know, steal anyone's
Catchphrases.
Good. I mean, hey everyone, it's Rockman and Ratmus.
More balls.
Yo! Shit, we're checking things off over here.
Bacon.
Fuck is my beetle snuff?
That wants to do in the island.
Got bombs, right?
So.
You could take a shit.
What are you doing, son?
What are you doing, son? What are you doing, lizard?
How you doing, lizard?
Lizard, don't tell me when and when not to take a shit.
Now we should go to my home.
That you're too good for. If you want a social shitting stream, you gotta spend 100,000 rock points, okay?
So I'm very close to that, in other words. I don't got it.
Very close to song and bits, totally. Not very close.
The money's busy.
Make a little stop in Babylon 5.
Yeah, I suppose. About Babylon 4. Requesting help.
How's it going, lizard? Speaking of poop, your life's in the toilet, right?
Apparently I got gifted a sub to that channel because I've given $10 in bits or whatever. Like he made that recently, one of those.
Well, how come Fish and Quack tried to make, emotes for 1,000 bits and they don't fucking work?
This person I know is partner.
So what you're saying is Twitch only cares about partners? Thanks for the host, Lizard and Fish. Don't forget Sadie's here.
You guys were a Mario Party team, you team scales, right?
Charmander is trending on Twitter and I don't want to know why.
The freaks are always out in the game. Jump fast enough.
If you went out to sea just to jump around, that'd be pretty stupid if you ask me, like nobody asked me.
So we gave us permission to go out and sea and jump around already.
I'm wearing my Wind Waker t-shirt. Ratmus is wearing his Smoke-A-Loke Triforce t-shirt, and right now Smoke-A-Loke is streaming Wind Waker fucking HD version.
Check it out. I'm wearing a shirt too. He's got like 4 people in this. They probably wouldn't notice. Like I remember, years ago when he would have like 20 or 30 people in chat.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, actually, should have kept that the way it was. How is the volume now, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear Ratmus?
You hear Sadie.
Talk normally, not like you're talking to Sadie.
I'm talking normally now.
Is that any better? I raised the volume.
And the roof.
Did not raise the roof. Yeah, I'm sure you guys, don't know or care, but on YouTube I've been recording these videos where I read a frickin' book where DK left off, and when I record those videos I use OBS just like I would be streaming, but I figured out a way to increase the volume of my microphone in OBS by 200%. And so I accidentally left that on 200% during the last stream of Lego Indiana Jones, where a song was on Skype and her voice was way too loud on the stream and nobody noticed. But then before the stream I turned it back to normal, but then I realized that maybe I should have it louder because to pick up Ratmus's voice, and also for some reason when I don't have anyone on Skype it seems to be lower, and I don't know why that is. I'm surprised you snuck the boat in there, by getting blown by that fucking bird. And then you couldn't even fucking get in there because of the fucking wind.
You mean the cold?
Also, it's great how I didn't even have to tell you what to do here. You just knew.
I remembered the thing.
Good. But did you map the place?
No, because I didn't see the little fish. People were shooting at me. So when I get out, I'll try to do that. Sadie's pointing to me totally.
Sadie is pissed.
But this is random. Random Calrissian. Sadie, don't escape. She wants to find all the crumbs and crud. One ruby. That's not a lot of frickin' money, damn it.
Fish mode 1 on cart.
Whoa. Be awesome. Great. It's like it would be essentially just like a mini DVD disc. I guess like they might still have them, like the basically stickers that you put onto like CDs and stuff. Like I wonder if you can like get one of those, cut it to the right size, like put a picture on there and then do that.
Hey Doom, so what you're saying is you want to light scribe a GameCube disc?
Yes. Hi Doom, how's it going? There's the fish. The fish is in the chat.
Custom cases. Is this a Blu-ray case?
Like more of a DVD one, but yeah, I guess if it was like those blue weirdly shaped ones, because it's slightly smaller, so totally. Where are those from?
I don't know where I got this from.
Didn't we get some like DVD cases in Akihabara?
Yeah, those are
vintage.
Well, most of those that haven't been used are like cases that hold 4 discs and they're covered in dust.
Covered in dew.
The mythical Og's Reign.
You're done with that Sonic movie, right?
What do you mean done with that? I thought it was mine.
I got it for you to watch, but me to have.
Somewhere there with airheads. Just try to take it.
You can have it again once you watch the movie Airheads. Has anyone in chat watched the movie Airheads, and if so, in the last 10 years?
Nobody in chat gives a shit about airheads, okay, Ratmus? Now let me talk about something important.
Like total.
I'm gonna talk shit about it. No, Ratmus's friend Curse, like, he had this Xbox 360 game that didn't have a case, right? And then like we went to Best Buy and he was looking specifically for like, he was trying to get a, I don't think he was trying to get it from Best Buy, but for some reason he really wanted like an actual Xbox 360 case to put the game in, not like some random empty DVD box or something. He wanted an actual official Xbox 360 case for his game or nothing, right?
I'm wearing this shirt because you probably didn't hear that.
I don't think Doom is talking about smelling smoke-a-loke.
Smoke a little cookie. So he's doing cooking stream radio shit.
Well, I guess I should check if there's anything to do here. I don't think there is. It's nerf for nothing, is that what you're saying?
Specifics, the only deal on absolutes. Oh. Yeah, we would have fought past this thing. What we never want to do is change the wind and then change it back again.
Since we're, talking about Night Trap and remembering your friend Drew, let's talk about the time where, we have recorded footage of Ratmus playing Night Trap while his friend Drew was here. And in the famous scene where you have to save what's her face in the shower?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Lisa,
where you have to trap the Augs who are trying to catch Lisa. Your friend said what? He said, it's my boner, it's metal, talking about the claw that the Augs were using to catch her.
Yeah, because I've been thinking a lot about, him and stuff the last couple of days, and it's like, I got that from going to that rummage sale and hanging out with him. That was...
So what you're saying is if you didn't go to that rummage sale with him, we never would have got Night Trap?
Yes. Well, and then there's things that, he didn't intentionally, do, but had, an effect on. When, 2008, we kind of rekindled our friendship and everything, and he said he was going to set me up with, a friend of his girlfriend at the time, and then I asked him about it, and, he blew me off and asked me again. He's like, just join eHarmony, which is, how I met my girlfriend. And do you remember the reason why we have GoldenEye is because I think he stole our copy of Mario 64, but then he got that and gave that to me. So that copy is one that he probably stole from someone or somewhere. Exactly, Tim.
Please, when would we ever own stolen video games? Mega Man X3.
At least that was an accident from my other friend being stupid, but with Drew, it's he always had that klepto side to him.
Did he steal Metal Gear Solid?
He stole one of my Sublime CDs, I think, but no, I don't think he stole Metal Gear Solid, but I think he owned it, and I got a copy of the game. I think I might have borrowed it and then had my friend copy it. because I had another friend who was basically just like copying like PlayStation games like it was going out of style in the late '90s. But
Wasn't he Filipino?
yes,
Dude's about to get his lungs ripped out, by the way.
well, pretty much. But I think eventually, like from Mojo's, I bought an actual copy of the game or something. And I remember too because I had
Solid.
yeah, and because it has the Merrill's codec thing on the case, I had to write that on the case that I made for it basically.
Let me see. Hey, Ramimi.
Hi, Ramimi, how you doing? Alright. Noticed it's been going on, Ramimi. Is it freaking hot over there?
Yeah, you have a burned copy of Metal Gear Solid VR Missions, but then we have an actual copy of Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, well, Sons of Liberty is PS2, so...
Yeah, is Sons of Liberty the horrible version? I forget, Doom will tell me.
Yes. So I could dip it in water.
What if, there was a game that had the code for the final level on the back of the box? Now that's crazy talk.
It's Crazy Castle. Which...
Well, Ramimi, Doom is literally on fire right now.
Ninja Raiden.
Right here it's 84 and sunny.
So good.
Well, yeah, because wasn't there like multiple versions of Metal Gear Solid 2 and like DK hates one?
Well, I know he hates like the Twin Snakes version. That's like the GameCube version of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, so I'm confused.
I don't think I have that one. Is there anything to do here?
I hope you have a ferry.
I do have a ferry. Like, I don't think I do. I guess I got one.
Hi, Song. Okay, you're supposed to give that to your grandmama and get the wonderful other wallet upgrade, I believe.
Get the wonderful soup. How do I get the wallet upgrade?
Bomb the ferry. Well, bomb the rock to get into the ferry in the woods.
Okay.
You can also hit Orca 500 times, which Chad will love watching.
I should YOLO it like, Cobra did.
YOLO that swag.
Dude, look at smell the smoke loke. Possum! I sold the shield for drugs.
Like, so Twin Snakes was a version of Metal Gear Solid 1, but it was on GameCube, is that correct? Okay.
Like 4 years or so after the original one came out, they revamped it or what have you. And I think DK hates it with all his, breath.
With all his breath of the wild. Doom, now that you're here, what do you think of the audio? Can you hear Ratmus any better? Say something.
How's it going there, Doom? Are you on fire? Because don't be on fire. Don't do anything reckless like bombing ferries. Knocking over dish plates.
Huh, because I increased the microphone volume in OBS 200%, but that's not enough.
Just ask Two Scoops how many percents.
Wait, should I increase it more?
It's like 300%. Speak up.
Am I too loud to begin with, though? Mimi, I couldn't tell you because, I can't even explain the plot of, any Metal Gear Solid game normally.
Metal Gear launches stakes. Reminds me of that Sizzler I went to in Santa Monica.
Ratmus is never going to let it go how much he hates the Santa Monica Sizzler, are you?
No, why? It's freaking terrible, alright?
Here's what you wanted, right, Mimi? Or is this what you wanted?
How my cousin is doing. Text our cousin, right? Are you on fire?
Doom says that the sky is filled with smoke. Alok, of course.
Smoke a little cobra. I'm gonna settle it.
It does. What the? Stupid Google Docs changed their system.
I wonder if that's why my dad's son has issues with this shit. So worth it. Spend bomb to make bombs. God, that's awful. So I'll never shut up about that time I had to drive from San Francisco area to the LA area, and a fire went across the road, so we had to take 3 hours out of our way to go east, south, and west again.
I thought Ratmus was going to say, "Wow, Doom, that sounds awful, but not as awful as that steak I had at the Santa Monica Sizzler."
Yes. I mean, people being trapped in a fiery death or, having a terrible state. Come on. The only thing that two really have in common is, being overcooked.
What about these other checklists?
Those were on the checklists. You're gonna cork so many fuckers. It's great when Doom's brother was talking about In-N-Out Burger, and it's like I've been in that one.
I think the Apex one works.
Got all the soups.
Lego one works. Also, it's great how this is stream number 4, and we're just now finding out that that link didn't work.
One of these.
Where you got a wall upgrade?
Yep.
Are you gonna hit that bozo 500 times?
Sure. That's what Doom wants. Besides, not having fire come to his house.
You mean Frozen Fang Fire?
Yes. Cobra's fine with that.
Cobra's fine with fire coming to his house and, coughing coronavirus all over him.
Just like Kevin. I mean,
You know,
I think if like he did get him sick, that would be the ultimate. God damn it, Kevin.
I think Cobra is the boy who cried, "God damn it, Kevin." So when he says "God damn it" at the most trivial things, would we care if he said "God damn it, Kevin" for giving him the coronavirus?
Yes.
When a Californian coughs, you always have to ask, "What are you doing?"
It's about little Fred Armisen Google commercials, damn it.
Last week I was watching, videos on YouTube where it was like, all the times in the Californian sketches where they just broke and started laughing. That led me to other Saturday Night Live videos where people were breaking and everything, and the best of Stefan and
best of Horatio Sands.
The best of Horatio Sands does not exist anywhere. Okay.
Because all he did was that terrible for you.
All right, we need to talk about the show Airwolf, and now is a great time. But before we talk, so I've been watching the show Airwolf for 2 years, and I finally made it to the 4th and final season. And I had heard a rumor that the 4th season was going to be crazy and different, but I could never have imagined how crazy and different the 4th season of Airwolf is. I have never seen a show in my entire life change so drastically as this. No, way more than A-Team, way more than 5th season Sliders.
Half the cast leave or something?
The entire cast left.
Okay, wow.
Even the helicopter.
That's the star of the show.
If you've never seen Sliders, they started out with 4 characters. Halfway through the 3rd season, one of the characters left. At the end of the 3rd season, another character left. Then you get to the 5th season, and the main character left. So in the 5th season, the only character that had been there for the whole time since the beginning was one character. But that's one character. That's still one more than Airwolf had. So basically the story of Airwolf is this superpowered attack helicopter. And the main guy is named... Well, it doesn't matter. I could go into huge detail with this, and I know you guys don't care, so I'll try to explain this as shortly as I possibly can. The main character's name is Hawk. He's got a brother who's MIA in Vietnam. He's like, my brother's MIA. I think he's alive, but there's no proof. For 3 years he was looking for him. There's no proof. His best friend or whatever is named Dominic. He's like an old guy played by Ernest Borgnine. Their boss is this guy with the eye patch, Michael Goldsmith-Briggs III. He's the one who gives them missions. Then in the 2nd season, they added this female character for diversity. Her name was Caitlin, okay? So those are the 4 main characters for most of the show. So then what happened was, and the reason is, the show was too expensive. They didn't want to continue making it. But the producer left. The show wasn't doing good ratings, so the show was bought by USA Network. It was previously on NBC. It was bought by USA Network. I didn't even know USA Network existed in 1987, to be honest, because to me, I didn't even know about them until the 90s. So it's on basic cable now, made by USA Network in 1987. They move the production from California to Vancouver. They fire everyone on the cast, and they have 1/3 of the budget. They don't even have the helicopter anymore. All of the scenes with the helicopter flying are stock footage, but they have a fake helicopter mock-up that they shoot. They film all their scenes on the ground in a fake helicopter. All the shots of it flying are a fake helicopter. So how the fuck do they get rid of their whole fucking cast? Well, first of all, the main guy, Hawk, he does appear in the 1st episode of the 4th season. And his friend, who's played by Ernest Borgnine, they have a body double. It's not actually him. You see him from the back. He goes into a helicopter. The helicopter blows up and he's killed. And Hawk is like gravely, seriously injured. While he's in the hospital, they somehow find his brother in Vietnam, who it turns out was on an undercover CIA mission, which makes no fucking sense. The main boss guy, they're like, oh, he moved to Asia. I'm your boss now. You deal with me now. That other guy, he's gone. They make no reference to Caitlyn. They just throw in this new boss. They throw in this other guy for no reason. Then, the guy who blew up in the helicopter, apparently he has a niece that we knew nothing about, was never mentioned. Now she's the main character. Then they rescue his brother who's MIA in Vietnam. Now he's the main character. He's gonna fly the helicopter. And then the main character who was in the hospital, he just disappears. We don't know if he's alive or dead. The entire cast, everyone was fired. All new characters, makes no sense, no budget, no helicopter, made in Vancouver by USA Network.
Sounds great. Now he's got to find his brother in Vietnam. What?
The first 3 seasons, they weren't even good. Like, it wasn't a good show. I was trying to watch the show and I'm like, this is really bad. This is really boring. The 4th season, I've only watched the first episode. I don't even want to watch the rest of them, to be honest. It makes the fucking 3 seasons before it look like a fucking masterpiece.
I gotta go back and watch those seasons and be like, yeah, that's a good show.
And yes, I had to get that rant out and tell you how insane that was and is. Did you look it up on Tropes or something? Also, by the way, there was also a plot point at the very end of the 3rd season where he met this young kid who was half American, half Vietnamese, and he thought maybe he might be the brother, he might be the son of my brother who's MIA. And like at the end of the 3rd season, he's like, I'm gonna live with you now, and we're gonna find your brother, right? And like that never happened. Never, like, you know, that kid was just gone. They found his brother, but no mention was ever mentioned of the kid ever again, who may or may not be his frickin' son.
I guess not. This guy's brother's was like, you know, quiet down there, I'm trying to huff radio. You know, you need to do that in silence. Come on, bitch.
I mean, in the first 3 seasons, like, my main problem with the show was the plots were just not good. The writing was just not good. A lot of it was wasted time and boring, because back then shows used to be like 48 minutes, and they would only have 12 minutes of commercials. You know, now you're lucky to get 42. Sometimes it's 40 minutes or 41 minutes with all the fucking commercials they have now. But honestly, in some cases, it's better to have less show, because when you have 48 minutes, your pacing is totally wrong. There's just so much wasted, like, redundant bullshit that should be cut out. It's like, yeah, a lot of movies back then were slower, and, you know, they didn't, you know, nowadays people are like, oh, nobody has any, you know, everyone has ADD or whatever, they can't pay attention for long times. That's what nobody wants to watch old movies, you know, people are, but there's an argument to be made, like I said, like, having too much time and too much wasted space, it ruins the pacing, and it doesn't work.
Sometimes it's just like they do stupid things for filler, like, you know, Knight Rider, where, you know, there's a weirdo, like, trying to get a picture of Kit or something when he's parked.
No, that's, you know, pure storytelling genius, okay? Yeah, like, I never felt that way, like, watching a show like Knight Rider. That was usually always pretty good. It's been a while since I watched A-Team, but I think a lot of A-Team episodes also, honestly, could have benefited by taking a few minutes out. But those did go a little long, I think, maybe, sometimes. Of course, you know, we have to cancel that, because in the first episode, and I think maybe just in the first episode, but, you know, Hannibal dresses up like a full-on Chinese stereotype.
He gets referenced, but yeah, I think that's the only time you actually see him as a character.
But it was totally fine. Whoa, hey Arson.
How you doing, Arson? Did you watch that thing of him playing the stupid level?
I did watch the video of you playing Ratmus' stupid level, yes. I don't know if I'm so annoyed with transitions and montages, to be honest. Like, those I'm usually fine with. But just a lot of unnecessary scenes in Airwolf. And, like, I don't have any specific examples that I could point to, but I'm sure you know. Like, that's another thing I'm starting to agree with now. Like, shows used to have like 24 episodes a season, or sometimes 22. And I was thinking about it, like, back in the old days of television, most of the television shows used to be, they wouldn't have story arcs. They would all be serialized. Like, everything would be wrapped up in one episode. And when every episode is a self-contained thing, it's fine when you have 24 episodes a season. But when story arcs started to become popular, when you try to drive a story arc across 22 or 24 episodes, you're gonna get boring, annoying filler, and the writers are not gonna know what to do, and things are gonna drag on in the middle, and like 24 suffered from that. So, like, the alternative is when you have a story arc driven season, you have something like 13 episodes, like, that's really good. And so, like, a lot of those shows that are heavily story arced and they have 13 episodes a season, their story is probably better, but then you have the problem of it's only 13 episodes, so the show airs from, let's say, January to March or April, and then it's just gone for the rest of the year. So that's kind of annoying. When it's like, oh, there's a show I like, but it's only on 3 months out of the year. It's like, what do I do the other 9 months?
What you doing, son?
It's like, that's the way the DC shows are starting to go. Is like, in a lot of seasons, people really complain about, like, it should have been less episodes. The arc is not clear. Like, the villain makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, it drags on too long. Like, Stargirl had 13 episodes. We just watched the first season, and there was no filler. It was like all action, very clear story arc. Like, bup. There was, it was quick and action packed.
Better than
Yeah, it was way better than Batwoman.
Like, the main character is likable.
Be careful, Ratmus, you could offend someone. Like for me. But don't worry, if you didn't like that Batwoman, well, you'll hate the next one even more. Shoot from the top down. Oh. Song is probably screaming at you if she wasn't, doing work.
I think I saved after I did that, so I should just reset it.
You lost all your fucking bombs?
Yeah, because I thought, like, it looked like it was hurting it, so...
Song was screaming at Cobra for not doing that right, and he did better than you.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Ratmus is drunk, everybody. How much beer have you had today, Ratmus?
No, I did save when I did all that stuff. I got 2 pieces of heart in that, so...
Do not lose heart.
What are you doing, son?
So, Doom, did you try that quesarito? No? Well, it's too fucking late.
Should have swore at the person. There's a crazy person on the sidewalk protesting that KFC, saying like it's run by the mob and that they
What?
are domestic terrorists. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You know, I went to the online menu, not the app, and I just looked at the online menu, and it's like quesaritos up the ass.
You want quesadillas, we'll put them up your ass.
I don't know. Maybe they're just having them until each store runs out. I don't know. Like, maybe they still have them at your store. What's up with Culver's not having tenderloins anymore?
That's just a supply issue. I think my phone's done charging.
You know, because of the coronavirus, people are buying too much pork tenderloin.
Yes. Good, I missed a potential spam call from Delaware.
Fuck Delaware. Yeah, I said it. Haboon!
Sup, son, Babadook? Dude, I'm the Jaboon.
I'm gonna say, sup, son, I'm the Babadook.
I'm the Babadook, you better fear me, son.
We all know that DK is the Babadook.
He's gotta, say something in chat, claim to be. I doubt he's busy. The one I brought with me is not the freaking other hero, jackass.
DK is apparently off work all this week, but he's so effing busy with family problems.
They got a dog.
Yeah, who didn't get a dog, alright? Our fucking cousin that my dad won't shut up about?
Here's some crack, time to smoke it.
Don't you have a dog? No, you don't have a dog. Get a dog! And until you do, keep it on you like this. You guys know what movie I'm incorrectly quoting, right? Yeah, every goddamn fast food place now is like, coronavirus, order online on our app. And it's like I don't ever want to get a fucking app on my phone for any fast food restaurant. Number one, because it's bullshit. Number two, like, I'm sure all they want to do is get on your fucking phone and then, get your personal information and then hack your fucking personal profile and figure out where you are and what your name is and send you all these fucking targeted advertisements and steal your identity, and it's all a big fucking scam.
Yes. So where are we going next?
What the hell, Doom? Don't you update your fucking phone constantly to the fucking newest operating system? Because I do. I downloaded Discord on my phone because I thought I might use it in Wisconsin, but then I never did, so I never logged in or opened it or anything, so it's just sitting there. That's what you meant to do, right?
Yes. Should I do the A's?
A's and B's? Hold on. You hit Orca 500 times?
I believe so.
There's something with the A's. Okay, yeah, A7 first.
Doom's like you should be surprised to have any smartphone.
Was it last year when I was playing this, when I went to A7, where Ramimi told me about the oh my fuck and sent me that sound clip, and then it turned out to be later used in a wonderful DK song.
You say you think that sounds spooky?
Which iPhone is this that I have?
I think yours is a 7. Because if it's using that wireless charging, it has to be at least a 7, I believe.
It's using wireless fidelity.
She's not here. So what's to do here besides nap it?
A lot of things you should know.
I should fab it. Like those,
Wait, are you in the right location? Okay, I didn't know there were C platforms over here. They're useless, I think. There's an island with a blue choo-choo and 2 treasure charts.
Okay.
And you can pick up a silver rupee from a chart.
Whoopity-doo.
Show some fucking respect for that silver rupee. Why is Ben Affleck trending?
Because he's the ultimate Batman. He's becoming Batman ever since Voyage of the Mimi.
It's like, he's Batman. No, wait, he's not Batman. No, wait, he's Batman again. Like, are any of these movies ever going to be released, or are they just like, you know, a hypothetical, theoretical construct? That's what I think they are.
Like, hey, if you want to give us money, we could do this.
No, I don't want a fucking Flash movie with Ben Affleck and Ezra Miller.
What treasure chart is this, you know, offhand?
What, I gotta hold your fucking hand, Ratmus?
Yes.
9.
I was so on it, I blended in with the X, I was going too fast.
I thought the DCEU was dead, because it should be.
So, you know, stupid streaming service with all them stupid streaming services.
Also, Doom wireless charging is actually a misnomer because it does have a wire. The only thing is the wire is not connected to the phone. Good question, Song. That's actually going to be a Bros movie. The new Bill and Ted movie is coming out on demand, so today for lunch, Ratmus and I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Next week when he comes over, we're going to watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey together. And then the week after that, Bill and Ted Face the Music will be out video on demand, and Ratmus and I will watch it for lunch that week. Is my plan.
So you want to spend $40 to see the stupid Mulan live action?
Fuck Mulan, alright? Yes, they made a 3rd one.
Is it going to be like Star Trek Picard, but with Bill and Ted, is my question.
Is it going to be like Crystal Skull? Oh wait, that movie doesn't exist according to Doom.
Does Shia LaBeouf even exist according to Doom?
I'll watch it with you, Song, whenever the fuck it comes out on Blu-ray, alright? Wait, who are we talking about?
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
He was in movie Holes.
I thought we were talking about Ben Affleck, who was the bomb in Phantoms, yo!
There should be a sequel to Holes called A-Holes, and then Shia LaBeouf should be in that.
Also, the last time that Ratmus and I watched the Bill and Ted movies was 3 years ago when I did them as a movie night. Remember that? I know Doom remembers that.
So it's Pepperidge Farm.
Hannibal the Cannibal?
Hannibal, Hannibal, Hannibal.
And sorry, Doom and anyone else. Song and I are watching the Kevin Smith movies privately together, you know, so that's not movie nights. So if you want to watch Clerks, you'll have to go watch it yourself.
Someone will have to barf it up.
Socrates Johnson? The dawn of a new day at Jewel, and by that I mean that fucking place where Doom goes to meet whores in Yakuza.
It's the, Japanese Jewel.
Did you get the blue choo-choo that's behind you?
No, I did not.
Can't she be both?
Trix isn't that her cousin's wife's name?
Yes, and she looks exactly like her.
Oh, that's racist.
Did you get the silver rupee?
Yeah.
Alright, check that off.
Was there just one blue fucker?
Yeah, please, when would there ever be two blue choo-choos on one island? Alright, that's crazy talk. So yeah, for those of you who ignore my streaming schedule and yes, this is Horseshoe Island, right? And this is Island Golf, yes. Fun fact, Indiana Beach used to have 2 mini golf courses, and one of them was mainland golf and one of them was island golf. But yes, we will be stopping the stream tonight at about 5:45 Central, so that at 6 Central I can have a family game night with Song's family playing Jackbox on Zoom, and I will be streaming Lego Indiana Jones tomorrow night. No. Turn down this audio. Let me try.
Just go into that light and no.
Alright, I bumped the microphone up to 250%. Ratmus, talk now.
How's it going? I'm crazy drunk. Crazy horse is just crazy.
Didn't Doug Phillips and Tony Newman once steal his horse?
Yes. It made him crazy. Whoop-de-doo! You open a treasure chart, be careful because it made him, might have dirt on it.
Might have coffee stains.
Have some, pirates, dandruff on it.
Song, I just now realized what you were talking about by number. Oh, dear God. Like you're talking about phone number.
What's the phone number?
Now don't fuck up gliding over there like Cobra did. Change the wind properly and use your fucking leaf properly.
Have you seen any of the Ant-Man movies?
The hell kind of question is that?
That's when I went there. I don't watch that shit.
I don't watch movies.
What's in but the movies? How big is this wallet upgrade?
Big enough. Not big enough for kids these days on the HD version, I'll tell you that. I think it's 5,000.
Honky.
Alright, so now we're going up the A's or what?
Straight up the A's.
Thanks for the host, stars.
Shut up about the movie or other things.
Is that like the time I watched the second Ace Ventura movie in a bowling alley on the monitors above the bowling lanes?
Yes, just like that.
Arsonist, Arson is so effing jealous of this emote.
And my dance moves.
Do you have treasure chart 23?
Do I?
Yes, you do. So pick that up. And yes, you can kill the Octo.
What is it innocent?
My Rage Laundry's done.
Rage Laundry is innocent. Damn flock of seagulls. Thinking one so far away.
Do you like Flock of Seagulls?
Well, I can see that you do.
Ratmus, did you see that I reorganized some of these shelves?
Whoa. Okay.
That's a great DVD right there.
This should be on TV. F is this H.
We're the HF mother F and G. QX elemental P.
I'm gonna waste some bombs here too, because I don't need them.
Get some bomb upgrades. Alright, so since we already talked about Airwolf, what else should we talk about?
DLT.
Chi-Chi is trending on Twitter, so are they talking about the horrible Mexican restaurant or the, Goku's wife? 'Cause that's literally the only two options.
No between.
Hey Arson, have you ever won a game of Fall Guys? It's some freaking Twitch streamer with like thousands of millions of viewers was literally trending on Twitter because he got his first win on Fall Guys and the developers were making fun of him. So, Arson, you need to go viral for being, for never having won Fall Guys, and then you'll get thousands of followers when you finally do win. Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is this person and why do I care? I only care about such wonderful streamers as DJ Arson. And also, you said that you accepted my friend request on PS4, but it said you didn't on my PS4, so I don't know what the hell.
What the hell, man?
I guess you or your PS4 just hate me.
My PS4 is a hateful person.
Yes, that's why you make videos about Zelda games and which ones are good and which ones are bad, so that, I can hate your bad opinions. Maybe if you played with Steffi Doom, but not me, because I kick ass.
Beef this, didn't I?
Ratmus beefed it. And nuffed it.
Step away from the problem.
Step away from the Esper.
Especially Bismarcky.
If anything should go viral, it should be, forget somebody, speedrunning Night Trap blindfolded, Arson beat level 1 of Sonic Spinball blindfolded. Why didn't that go viral? Because nobody gives a shit about that game, apparently.
What the fuck? Oh. Just one of these is worth a fucking buttload. besides the mapping and the thing there, is there anything on the island, or can't even get up there?
Can't even get up there without the fucking hook shot.
Whoop their ass.
It's one of the greatest achievements in video game history.
Like the forest water, right?
Yes, and the forest water was also a great achievement. Great moments in video game history by Rockman.
There's some evil shit, you know, in B2, don't go there.
Okay, you're about to pull up the treasure, I guess.
Yeah. Like the people that like hate, you know, Sonic 2. I mean, not Sonic 2. I'm guessing the people that hate.
Who would hate Sonic 2?
But, you know, Zelda 2.
People who hate Zelda 2 are also wrong.
To A5. Wonderful shit we got there.
Several.
Blue choo-choos. And holy pears.
Several.
Like I told my friend that I played co-op Final Fantasy V with, I found a video of this guy who was talking about like basically ranking the jobs that you have in that game, and he like got extremely pissed off at that guy's opinions.
You did, Arson, you fool. I subscribed to you on YouTube and I watched every one of those goddamn videos.
Twice.
No, just once. What are you doing, Ratmus? I liked every single one of them.
Fuckers. Somebody wants to die. What are you doing, son? You guys get one more chance to do it. Now they get to die. You all saw it. I have no choice but to, murder them and their families.
I love DJ Arson's YouTube channel so much, I'm gonna fucking promote it right now. Now, the Sonic Spinball is bad video, question mark. That was pretty cool and all. Probably my favorite video is the one of you doing Sonic Spinball blindfolded, and yeah, it has 18 views. That should literally go viral and have hundreds of thousands of views. Your Zelda video is funny because I mostly agree with your rankings and mostly of what you say about the games, except the main difference is you always say the remakes are better. I always say the originals are better. And then so far I've pretty much agreed with you on the Mario games because I've never played any of the portable ones, so I don't have any opinions on those. It's really just the 2D console ones that I'm concerned about, and I think we're pretty much on the same page there as well.
Bumping and bumping, fellas.
I've never played a roguelike game, and I don't want to, so I know that's a thing that you like. And while we're on the subject of people's YouTube videos, another person with a great YouTube channel that you should also follow besides DJ Arson is this person. Somebody named Fishwaffle65. I don't know. Probably discovered wonderful things about Zelda and made wonderful musics. But of course, if you want to watch the best damn Galaga Let's Play on YouTube, you need to go to Kodoom's channel and scroll all the fucking way to the bottom like 5 years ago and find that Galaga Let's Play.
I can beat the Chirpazard.
Alright, meanwhile, while I'm self-promoting, you got the Silver Rupee dug up?
Yeah, I didn't map it yet, but I got the Blue Choo Choo.
Okay, now you're doing this. Alright, well, once you do this, besides mapping it, there's still the matter of those golden cannon boats. Whoa, that was risky. Good job.
Risky. You need some force water over there.
Oh.
Want there to be, you know, like a, you know, thing that takes the opposite things from, you know, Metroid and Castlevania and call it like a Castle Troid or something.
Castle Troid.
I don't know if I'll have enough bombs to kill those guys.
Uh-oh. Bombs you have.
5.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have wasted them all on
That Octo.
that Octo.
Maybe I should have gotten upgrades already. Where's the nearest beetle snuff port?
Probably B3. You can check your beetle map.
Checks that shit. You keep dumping that around your house so it doesn't burn down. That's what they did with the San Francisco Mint during the fire. Oh, balls.
Also, I don't know why, I went to each of your YouTube channels the same exact way like normal, and yet for some reason Arson's is like a weird link of strange characters. Fish just says Pasta Salad 64, and then Dooms just says Kodoom. Just swing over to Babylon 4 and then come back, I guess.
Yes.
What is my... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder because my other YouTube channel, with Indiana Beach Respect, yeah, I think I tried to change the name of that, and I guess it didn't work. Maybe because I don't have
Enough respect.
enough respect on that channel. I have 40, yeah.
What the fuck?
You should definitely subscribe to me on this channel, you know, so I can get 100 subscribers and then change the custom URL to what I actually want it to be.
It's like, you know, who the fuck needs to watch, you know, PewDiePie or Ninja? They can go, you know, fuck themselves, they're garbage.
Wait, so does that mean, Fish, does that mean that you have over 100 subscribers on YouTube? Because you have a custom link. Apparently I have 73 on Rockman Respect, but at least it says my name instead of a bunch of weird numbers.
Bunch of bullshit.
I don't know why Arson's came out as a bunch of weird numbers instead of his name.
Some people will commit arson.
Huh.
Wasted everybody's time. Now time to pull a loss going back in.
this is kind of strange because I made the Rockman Respect YouTube February 12th, 2013. And that was way before I even knew about Twitch. And, you know, I used to just use your YouTube account. I guess maybe because you moved out and I just wanted my own channel instead of being logged in as you or something.
Makes sense.
Yeah, see, our accounts are probably way older than 4 months ago, so interesting.
Before they fucked it. Put Fred Armisen all over that shit.
When was Ratmus's YouTube account made? Ratmus is better than all of us. He has 1.92K subscribers. Nice.
I think I used to have like 2,000 or something. Like I stopped making videos.
He joined December 7th, 2006. Yeah, that makes sense. Because this account here, the one that I posted, the Indiana Beach account, that basically was my personal account before Twitch, and all I put on there was Indiana Beach videos, so I decided to change the name recently to Indiana Beach Respect.
What were you doing for 3 years? Like I was just watching videos.
So your original name was Pasta Salad 64?
It's funny, I still have pasta salad from my mom.
I should have ate that. Where's that picture of Fish's pasta salad? It's famous.
I just have to destroy the gold one, I think.
This is pasta salad that I made from Fish's recipe.
Like when they have the spoils so I can, work easily. They're bumming the shit out of me, son.
Yeah, okay. See, I went to Song of Luxray's YouTube channel, and her account was made in 2014, and the URL has just gobbledygook characters. It doesn't have her name, so I guess that was, like you said, after Google took over and they changed their policy or whatever, maybe?
Just gobbly gooka dooka wookas.
Whoa, your grad school dorm. Alright. So we got that. Alright, now where are you headed? A4?
Yeah. So going to Costco tomorrow. What does everybody want?
There's nothing you can do there. Besides map it. Yes, there's nothing you can do at Costco besides map it.
Get a hot dog or something.
I believe I've mentioned this before, but it's funny how when I search for Song of Luxray on YouTube, the first things that come up is mostly Blind Skyward Sword with Song of Luxray by LizardCon. And also he misspelled mostly.
He's like, what the fuck?
On one of the videos at least. Lizard only has 4 subscribers. Can I see who his 4 subscribers are? I don't think they let you do that anymore.
Could you post them in, his link so I can subscribe to him. I don't think I have.
Well, if you want to subscribe to LizardCon, I guess on YouTube, you can do that.
Now he's got 5.
Lizard versus Ancient Sister.
It's in A3, I think, I'm heading to next.
Amiibo Tourney Finals, Lily versus Steve. A3 now?
Last time I went to Costco last month, like, my girlfriend came with me and we bought this, like, giant thing with, like, garlic. If you're a vampire, stay the hell out of our basement.
Silver Rupee and a Blue Choo Choo.
Person, what's your, sub goal?
On Twitch or YouTube?
I was thinking just Twitch, but, if you want to say the other one, I'll be mad at that. Open up all these.
Why do you think he has a sub goal?
Because when I was in his channel yesterday, he was talking about his sub goal. Unless, like, I misheard you. Where's the light? Oh, there it is. I don't mean D-Light, aka the people that make grooves in the heart. So according to my 12-year-old self, you replace heart with butt, and that's hilarious.
I would really like to go back in my YouTube channel and delete a lot of my streams from 2014. It was a bad year. It's just that, like, a lot of those streams, when Twitch was like, all of a sudden, oh, by the way, we're going to delete all your past broadcasts, you better get them off there. And it was like, oh, holy shit, like, I've got, like, 9 months of past broadcasts I got to get off there. Like, I tried as hard as I could, and I couldn't even get all of them off of there. Like, some of the streams were just lost forever, so there would be, like, an Ocarina of Time Part 1 and 3, and Part 2 is missing forever type of thing. So it's like, I don't need to keep those on YouTube, like, and also, like, a lot of late night DOS Wheel of Fortune, which really should not be on there because I could get hit with copyright strikes. Like, I should really get those the hell off of there. But it's just so much work that I don't have time for.
Steve versus Steve, what? I don't have a hammer. So I got that treasure in there, so...
Discord versus exploding, alright? Alright, you got that treasure in the Blue Choo Choo?
I just need to map this place.
Alright.
I wasted my effing bait like an idiot, because that's what I do.
Yeah, I've talked about my most popular YouTube videos before, Fish. Number 1 by far is the Sailor Moon 3DO fighting game that Rockman and Ratmus played 6 years ago.
Just a hit with everybody.
And then the second most viewed video is a 2-minute clip of me failing the Coffee and Andrew side quest in Majora's Mask, which has about 900 views. So what you're saying is you want to make amiibos great again?
Oh. A2, anything going on?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes. I mean, it's a reef, so
It's a reef, so it's probably a huge piece of shit.
it's probably my life.
Yeah, there's nothing going there.
Our mom texted us saying that she wants my help to send an email with somebody.
Sounds lovely.
If she emailed me saying that she needed help sending a text to somebody. Oh shit. Reminds me of the time, like, I think it was, like, after, like, winter break when I was in college or something, and, like, I brought my phone back home with me that I used in my dorm, but I apparently forgot the charger cord or something, so, like, I didn't have a phone, and I, like, the only way I could, like, tell you guys I didn't have my phone working was by email, but apparently, like, your internet at this house was gone, like, not working, so I think at one point, like, mom just, like, tried a number similar to, like, mine. It was, like, the person across from me in the dorm room to, you know, like, ask why the hell I'm not answering my phone. And then I, you know, replied, you know, why the hell aren't you answering your emails? So you said nothing going on?
Yes. Are you going to explain to them the time that you called me up at home and left me a message in my answering machine saying Harper's dead? Burp, burp, burp.
That's self-explanatory. Because, like, I got...
We don't need to explain it. I'm just kidding.
Well, that was like the first time, like, while syndication in certain areas can be different with shows, that's wild. Of course, like, with streaming, everything comes out at the same time now, right?
So what you're saying is you saw that episode before I did?
Yeah, like, for some reason, like, my channel on cable was airing it, like, a day or two before, like, it would be on for you.
Nice.
So, where's, I'm going to ask you all, open up my wonderful beetle snuff chart. Okay, he's down there.
What do you want him for?
For sex. I can, you know, get something.
Well, how many bombs do you have?
30, I think.
Okay, well, you talking about buying bait?
No, like a bottle or something, the special one. I could buy a heart piece or a treasure chart or
Well,
something.
go to
Go where to do this?
B1.
Alright.
There's stuff you can do there with bombs, and then we can go down or something. Just since we just went up the A's.
The ass.
Let's see. We'll go down the B's. B1.
The MRBs.
Heart piece and blue choo choo.
B1.
Yes. So here are my highlights that have more than 100 views on YouTube. I failed the Coffee and Andrew side quest. Dark World Early, a link to the past glitch. Worst drug dealer ever, GTA Vice City.
Get what you want, thanks for the money, sucker.
And one of the hardest moons, Iceburn Circuit Class S from Mario Odyssey, which is only 7 months old, but it has 120 views.
Wow. What did Ultimate do to nerf them fish? If you're still around and want to tell me. A lot of things people don't have to tell me, but if you're a pet seed, you do have to tell me.
If you guys haven't watched my collection of 1980s commercials and stuff, you should totally watch that. 83 views. Mike Ditka Goes Nuts has 82.
Good times.
Defense and attack are pretty well meaningless. Great Bay Early Majora's Mask Glitch has 78. How to Actually Light the Lighthouse in Wind Waker has 77 views. I hope that helped 77 people.
Only helped 74 people.
Akana Canyon Early Majora's Mask Glitch. Wow, so I have 3 videos of me showing glitches in Zelda games of how to get somewhere early.
Oh, shit.
Wow, your Coney Island Disco Palace has 61 views.
That's just right the hell where you came from. Okay, I got that one.
You like mini blends?
No, I like beer. Roll this up too.
Damn fish! I don't have that. I don't have that glitch on my channel at all. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't get 2.9K. Yeah.
Let's have magic is my question. 1 rupee.
Prison Rape. Meet the Faka, 52 views. Again, I'm only going through highlights, for some reason. The Lost highlight, where I swear at that Vice City race, 41 views.
The lost one with, Dial and Jack.
I have highlights of me doing many of the Super Mario 64 levels all coins. For some reason, Snowman's Land all coins has 39 views, which is more than anyone else, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, one thing I found interesting, I was making my very short, Mario Maker 2 level. It's like, I made the goal, a certain amount of coins, but, you have to have that amount of coins in the level. Like, it doesn't count like you have a P-switch in those blocks. So, I had to put them in, a place kind of unattainable so that you had to, hit a P-switch to get them from blocks.
Oh. So if you don't get those from the P-switch, you're screwed then, right?
Yeah. I was surprised, Arson died twice in the thing, but, he was just kind of fucking around.
Yeah. Because, when I made my first level like that, I had a coin block, but, if you didn't get all of the coins from it, if you just hit one and left, then you'd be screwed and couldn't defeat the level.
That's how they get you.
There's, what I'm trying to say is there's a way to do it where you can say, collect all 20 coins, to beat the level, and there's only 20 coins.
Yeah.
Or there's some way where you have to do a thing to switch it or something, I don't remember. It's not exactly intuitive. But, you can have 150 and say collect at least 120.
Yeah.
As also a type of goal.
Yeah, there are, some things with it I couldn't, figure out easily.
That's when you Google stuff. Rock Song First Flirt highlight has 36 views. Earth, Wind, and Fire Back to the Shire has 35. Remember that? Indiana Beach Vacation Pictures 2015 has 33 views, and I guess that's the highest viewed out of any of my vacation pictures highlights.
You want peace? You want peace?
Oh, we didn't mention this, but you guys totally remember how Ratmus and I went out to dinner at that fish restaurant a couple days ago with our quote-unquote second cousins that we never met before? Well, they worked for, I guess it used to be Midway, but now it's sold to Warner Brothers, making Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
And one of the guys was wearing an Injustice 2 t-shirt, and at one point he talked about Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and I could have talked to him, but I didn't. I could have said things like, oh yeah, by the way, I've played Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and that's the reason why we bought an Xbox 360. Or I played Injustice 1, and I have a highlight where I, laugh my ass off at how ridiculous it is that Wonder Woman wears pants. I could have told him.
And, like he said, he was like a background character in Injustice 2, but we never played that.
Yeah.
Like they scanned his
Well,
face and all that.
That was the other guy, but yeah. Well, I mean,
like, you know, Mortal Kombat's still making that fat fucking money.
But yeah, like they were both talking about how like one of them is more like an IT guy who does troubleshooting, and one of them is more like he says he doesn't design the actual game itself, but he works on like the engine type things and like behind the scenes, like they called it the tech team. So like his team is responsible for like making it possible for the people to actually design and make the game or something. So like he says, like he doesn't play the game, he knows nothing about it, he has no control over the characters or how the game works or plays, or the achievements obviously, but like he's more like working on like the background engine type thing and like the tech support. So they're basically like the Buckminst of Midway or something.
Just go one south.
Sure. All right. So you got that heart piece, and that blue choo-choo.
Yes.
All right. There's nothing you can do in B2. Just watch out for the cyclone. But I think there's things you can do in B3.
Poop Island. Buy some stuff. Balls.
Totally.
Doing some goats.
I'm getting hungry for some tacos over here.
Taco-san.
Apparently I didn't have enough tacos for lunch.
Try turning your Xbox, on sexually.
Sadie,
if so, I'm gonna report you.
Sadie has turned it on with her nose.
Yes.
And got freaked out. Remember that fruit cocktail with microphone? Oh yeah, I was gonna post this highlight in Ramimi's Discord, because she'll love it, and I'm sure she's already seen it. I don't even know if Ramimi's still here. Ramimi's got 87 billion fucking channels. I gotta figure out which one to post this in.
All of them.
I guess Rockman Respects Corner. Time for work. Sorry to hear that. Bye, fish.
Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for stopping.
Doom's always working.
Doom's always sumping. Oh wait, that's the sump pump.
Doom doesn't even have a basement. Always bring your cat to work day for Doom.
Remember the extreme group laughing fit from Friday the 13th highlight that has 30 views? Well, the jump rope glitch highlight where we got the 100 jumps with that giant R.
Yeah.
That was only uploaded 2 weeks ago, and yet it has 29 views.
That's good. I figured, because it's a more recent thing that maybe people are playing.
It's gonna go viral. We just copied it from some other YouTube video. Destroying the legendary Yumbo was uploaded 3 years ago, and it only has 25 views.
Fuck. Where people should go there and watch it.
Zelda 2 Final Boss No Cheating, I think was my first highlight ever made. That has 23 views.
The code.
Virginia Food and Game Works with the barbecue picks. Hey Doom, remember when I beat you in the closest Fortune Street game ever 4 months ago? That has 21 views. Alright, well, I should stop doing that because we're getting down to like
the nitty gritty
or something.
So it looks like you could do some bombing shit here too.
Of course you can. You can do so much effing bombing shit.
We got the Bombos medallion. Watching some Ocarina of Time theory that the medallions were originally going to be certain powers.
Political powers?
But instead of Din's fire, it would be the fire medallion. So what's up here?
What do you think is up there?
Blue choo-choo.
I have been invited to a scheduled Zoom meeting. Indiana Beach bingo tonight.
Those guys, I'm good. Taking this rock with me.
Doom can't wait to go to Indiana Beach and see Cowboy, the ultimate Kid Rock tribute band. Yes, that's an actual thing.
It's like, I'm never going to do that ever again. I'm never going to step foot in Indiana ever.
Bondwell welcomes students to 5 days a week for about 2 weeks before a huge fucking coronavirus outbreak happens, of course. DJ Arson has subscribed to me on YouTube, but I never even promoted my channel in chat.
Let's be grappled, bitches.
I'm getting bullshit email from Amazon, like spam, you know, wanting me to buy Airwolf the movie on DVD, which is just the pilot episode. It's not an actual movie.
It's not that last season bullshit.
Exactly.
They're investing in DVD.
Alright, you got the blue choo-choo you said, right?
Yes.
Alright, so this is a wonderful chart. How much money do you actually have?
Like 1,500 something.
That's not enough to buy both things.
I know.
There's also cannon boats that you need to destroy here.
Also wonderful cannons.
With cannon?
Yes. I see a girl. She's like, I want to go out.
So here's the Sonic movie that you want to take from me.
Yes. Alright. Freaking stop, Beetle Man. I love you, damn it.
But I can keep the DVD, right?
Yes.
But I'm gonna watch this fucking movie on DVD.
We'll watch a movie on fucking DVD with that low red bull crap.
Did you know that, anyone who's bought the Sonic movie on Blu-ray, it comes with a wonderful comic book that's basically like, it's a mini comic book in like Sega Genesis, cartoon art style, and it basically spoils the entire plot of the movie.
Whoa. Fucking spoilers, man.
So don't read this before you watch the movie.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it. This is fucking disgusting.
So much effing, nude hedgehogs in it. I mean, what?
For some reason I thought you were going to say nude Jim Carrey hentai.
That too, apparently. Nude Damien Dark.
It's right next to Song of the South.
Whoa.
Spaceballs.
How about the treasure chart?
I mean, Spaceballs. Oh shit! There goes the planet.
Where are these fuckers I need to kill?
Just fucking look for them, okay? Look at that again. I don't know. I think they're somewhere around here. It's just a guess.
Alright.
I can make it daytime to see better. Ow!
Foot in that cat.
Let's talk about who else is streaming on Twitch right now. Whoa, Games Done Quick is doing Yakuza Kiwami 2. Doom can't watch that. As I said, Smoke playing Wind Waker HD Hero Mode. Who would ever do that?
Hero.
Cajuns playing Dead by Daylight.
Read by Ray Raggy.
Shoot a torpedo to help you see. I mean, we've got lots of them.
This piece of shit will never hold together.
Jeez, Falco, you too.
Days.
I'll take the sky any day.
Just move my boat.
You just made an ass out of you and yourself. I mean, what? Oh shit, I still haven't listened to DK's latest podcast. That's fine because he still hasn't listened to my, most recent iJedi chapter. Did I tell you about how I'm listening to this weekly podcast where Tom Paris and Ensign Kim talk about every episode of Voyager? That's if they don't give up before they get 7 years from now.
They always give up.
Well, they just, made it to season 2 in the 37s.
I got the hard piece.
I believe I mentioned on GameFAQs that there was this, person doing he's rewatching Lost and saying his thoughts, and people were like, "Oh, don't give up like everyone else does."
Now where do I need to go?
Oh shit! Like, he didn't post anything for like a week, and everyone was like, "Well, I guess he gave up." But now 2 hours ago, he just now posted his thoughts about episode 10. He says, "Sorry, there's been a big heat wave in the UK. And it was too good of an opportunity not to take a holiday and enjoy the summer." Well, good job. You just got coronavirus, you fucking idiot.
I'm in B3. Where should I go?
Babylon 3. Alright, you did everything except you don't have enough money to do that. Let's see if there's anything else in the Bs. There might not be, so... you might want to go to the Cs or something.
The MICs.
Can what's-his-face decode charts right now?
Probably. Should I be wasting money on that?
Probably not. Exactly. At least they're not on fucking fire.
I think they're freaking hot. Thought you won.
There's a silver rupee in C2 that you can pick up. So why don't you head there?
Alright.
Big heat wave in the UK, so he took a holiday, not a vacation, because he's fucking British. Now he's back.
He's got bangers and mashed.
He says, "I didn't realize how long this show is, but I will definitely finish it. There is no point starting this topic if I wasn't going to finish." And everyone said posting thoughts of each episode makes the experience better. Yeah, well, when you get to, season 4, 5, or 6, you might feel a little differently. Or season 3,
You might want to just smash your head in something. We were sailing, jumping, bumping and bumping. Like our cousin's mother-in-law, lived in Paradise, California, or something. Like her fucking house burned down.
I don't know if he's made predictions, but at the start, he said something like, "Well, here are the things that I've heard, blah, blah, blah." And one of them was that he had heard that literally God lives on the island. And that's legitimately what he thinks. And no one has specifically corrected him. I think somebody said something like, some of your assumptions that you heard like are not true, and some of them are. So deal with it.
It really is on there. I mean, what? The code. Williams.
Oh, you misspelled weirdo. Maybe that's the British spelling of it.
Elizabeth Haiti could tell us.
All right, Byron, maybe thanks for being here.
Good list. Get the damn trigger.
Oh, by the way, Doom. Like after watching the first episode and what somebody said, like he legitimately thinks that the monster is a giant mechanical polar bear, and like he legitimately thinks that. At least for the time being. All right, that was the Silver Rupee in C2. All right.
Babylon 4.
Okay.
Polar bears.
I don't think there's anything else to do in the seas. Oh, wait. There's a Silver Rupee in C7, but maybe we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of that. All right, let's check the D's. There's probably nothing in D1. Now D2 is Windfall. So is there anything else you haven't done at Windfall?
And there's like the auction house, but I don't need to do that. Head to D3 and do that. I think. Towards it, right? Cyclonus.
But that ending, what the fuck? He wasn't on the plane, so he's one of the natives that lives on the island? I thought they would be all rough cavemen type people, not people who dress up in shirts and integrate themselves into a group of plane crash survivors. What the fuck? What even was the plan?
Well, about Ethan Robb.
Yeah. What about Mr. Friendly, though? I mean, his beard does look pretty scraggly to me, right?
Yes. Pay no mind to that Cyclonus.
The way to keep the Cyclonus dead.
Who licked this? Freaking hellhole. Thinking,
Next thing would be D6. There's a heart piece you can pick up. And a bomb upgrade, so yeah, we should definitely go there.
to dabble on 6. Get to the Cyclonus and just take me right there.
Oh god. Are we gonna get to the Tower of the Gods today, having done everything else before that? So what did you get from Taco Bell, Ratmus?
I just got 5 soft taco supremes.
You're gonna microwave them?
Yes. Do you stupid wrappers stuck on them?
Yeah. If you have more soft tacos, you should have taken them out of the wrappers.
You know, at that point, I think it was too late. And I just bought with that shit.
I hope you like eating paper because it's gonna be stuck to your tacos.
I like eating tacos because they're stuck to my paper, right? One day I'm laying on that fucker.
And cripple his car. The red lines is basically a DeLorean. He'd rip through you like you were tinfoil. Is paper a vegetable?
So that I'm very healthy.
What?
Another hellhole. Okay, my life. Is that your wish list?
I wish it was.
Just fuck off. Now fuck off. Just swim there.
Another time somebody asked Beavis, ¿Tiene sus papeles?
Yes. My book so far. Like, this Zelda game seems to have a lot more annoying enemies than like the other games.
Excuse me, have you played Skyward Sword? Have you played Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I have, right?
Follow-up question, have you played the PS1?
Shit, bullshit, shit. Next week I'm coming over on Wednesday.
next week. Ratmus is coming over on Wednesday, everyone. Don't worry, I'll post that in the schedule and no one will read.
No one will care. Code.
What do we eat next week? KFC, except Dad will get Taco Bell.
Yes.
Is that like daylight savings time? Because apparently at KFC they have Nashville hot chicken tenders, but I have not tried those. And maybe even they have this sandwich supposedly called the Chicken Little, which is a very small chicken sandwich. Apparently you can get that in Nashville hot form. You know, unless their website is lying to me, although when would somebody's website ever lie to me, you know? Maybe I just have to order on their fucking app. You know what else is stupid? I'll tell you this. I don't know anything about the app, but I'm sure it's the same way. This is a KFC / Taco Bell, and it's our closest KFC and our closest Taco Bell, well, at least to my house. But you try to go online to like order or look at their menus, and it doesn't exist. Like you have to go to KFC.com for the KFC menu and order from them, or you can go to TacoBell.com and order from the Taco Bell menu. So like if you wanted to have an order that contained both, you'd have to order twice from 2 different websites at the same exact location. All right, did you dig up that heart piece?
Yeah.
All right. Got that, and now you're getting a bomb upgrade.
And ecstasy. I'm going to D7 or D6.
May or may not be anything in D7. You're in D6 right now, right?
Yeah.
Here's the ironic part. Earlier in this D6 location, you got a treasure chart on C platforms. That's the one that leads you to the treasure that you passed in C7 and now have to go back for.
Alright.
Yeah,
Like I said, there was someone protesting about, you know, the mob owning that place, or KFC's the mafia, or...
The KFC Mafia?
Yes. They don't know that Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
Of course they don't. Now, what you totally want to do is go to C7, get that silver rupee, and then go back to Beetle Snuff Man and buy his other thing, right?
Yes. So I've got Swiffer OCD levels here.
And while you do that, I'll BRB to the bathroom, and then I'll probably come back before you even do any of it.
Can you get my water that's open in there? Because I'm about to finish this one.
If I could say, because I'm about to pass out from dehydration.
Yes. Do need some water, you know what I'm saying? So it's treasure here.
C7 treasure. And then I'll have enough money to buy Beetle Snuff's thing.
Some snuff.
Have you saved recently?
After an hour, maybe. Tell everybody my life story. Sadie wants to get the fuck out of here. Everybody wants to know about my life. And as you know from Discord, I'm still just, doing better. I'm just upset that my friend, died in such a stupid way. There's a drought, oh god. Yeah, like another thing that I'm interested in is like I got into my favorite anime, Urusei Yatsura. I think I rented because I was at Blockbuster and I was supposed to have my friend Drew sleep over that night, but he freaking just blew me off. So I rented that in Air Force One, and it was a nice time by myself. He abandoned me, but looks like a. I don't know if it's just me or like what, but like my friends have, in middle school tended to be like either not very trustworthy or have other issues. Like I don't understand that. Sadie's like, Rockman's out. Let's go out. Going out. You want food? Let's give her a treat because she's so cute, right? Oh, the treats. Treats. Yeah, like my friend James, as a kid wasn't too bad, but he was always kind of, messed up. I think because his dad just gave him too much freedom. His dad was 60 years old when he was born, so like clearly there were problems. Like his mom was obviously much younger, but I think soon after I became friends with him, like his parents got divorced. She was like a heavy smoker, and so he went down a very bad path. And I got the silver ruby. I just need to go up to B3 or whatever. I was thinking about my other friend, like the only one that's still alive. I remember having like sleepovers with him playing like Star Tropics and how hard chapter 3 was hard for me as a kid. Obviously,
yeah,
I thought it would be like, that's fucking, nonsense.
I've told Zoda several times how I need Game Genie to beat Chapter 3.
Well, I think at one point I played the game again and I was able to beat Chapter 3 without it, but like the other levels, I don't know if I was able to do them, probably not. So I'm just going back to B3.
Stay hydrated. You want to spend, rock points to make me take a drink of water? Because that's fucking stupid. I'll just drink water when I want to.
I want you to, get overly hydrated. I want, one sentence for 100, 1,000 points, damn it.
Also, your friend that died recently, doesn't your girlfriend, not believe that he ever existed to begin with?
That was like a joke because, like, I talked about him a lot, but, like, I never got together with him and her. I think that was always just the problem, too, was, like, I would reach out to see him and stuff, and he, like, wouldn't get back to me.
Fucking blow you off.
Yeah. But like we're very close, like in junior high, middle school, high school. Like I talk to him every day. Just like we went to Indiana Beach with him twice, and
I posted that in the
Discord once.
I posted that in the Discord, which I assumed people read.
Getting all those treats, bro.
And you posted that picture of him. Which, by the way, that's the picture that I used for his Star Trek, the customizable card game card.
It's one of the better pictures of him.
Yeah, it is.
Back when the arcade was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've mentioned several times, I'm sure, about how you shot that Spanish video for him, and his dad brought out the motorcycle and it wouldn't start, and he said cold-blooded, and then after you guys were done, you were still filming as you went in his driveway and got in the car, and those fucking kids pulled up and were like, shit, I can't stop in the middle of the road, and then tore away. That was you and him who witnessed that. And didn't one time, like, we were in the car driving with him, he was shooting, like, people with a water gun out the window?
Yeah. It's a different time.
It's a different time. Like in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, when Billy the Kid just shoots a gun in the middle of a school and nobody bats an eye.
Yes.
Which, by the way, they also use, a quote-unquote derogatory term for homosexual people that starts with an F that I can't say. And, like, I was telling Ratmus how just yesterday a baseball broadcaster like accidentally somehow said that on the air when he thought he wasn't on the air, and he was literally fired during the baseball game, and this was the Cincinnati Reds. But by the way, I was like, I think we were playing that British game, and we were talking about that all the time because, again, it just means cigarettes in England, so it's totally fine if you just say that you're talking about British cigarettes. They literally can't do anything to you if it's British cigarettes, right?
Yes.
Or do you have to be British to say that?
Totally. Jason, more food. Well.
But yeah, I was like, I wonder if they're going to be saying that in Bill and Ted 3. They'll just be talking about British cigarettes.
Yes.
Next, you'll be telling me that I can't call an elevator a lift.
Bangers and mash.
Damn it, Sadie.
Food, I want to go out. I can take a break and pay attention to me and not make more progress. Tail wagging.
Sadie, the stream's not over, so just shit down.
Just shit. We know shit. I'll give her another treat and then
She doesn't deserve any treats.
full of treats. It makes me think of that. It was a clip. I think it was after the first Harry Potter movie came out from Conan. Like how people were saying, how in America they didn't really care for the thick English accent slang. So then he did a thing where it was jumping over scenes with insanely over the top British things like rowdy rowdy rowdy. It wasn't as good as that Billy Joel thing.
Never gonna let that Billy Joel sketch go, are you?
The one I won't is the Lord of the Rings blue collar thing.
Rushing up and crushing down.
Just come out of it.
What? Oh, my ball
I'll
sack.
close tomorrow, so then it'll be gone forever.
For a second, Lizard, I thought you were going to say, I found out that Uber Eats is an offensive racial slur.
He's selling these now, or is it something else? It's just arrows. Where to now?
E3 through E5 for 1, and for 3.
So E1, you said?
No.
E3 through 3.
Well, actually, E through E6 even.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Arson.
It's like, who's committing arson, around me? God.
Yeah, DoorDash does destroy businesses, yes.
It's like, freaking, lazy do you have to be to, or that. Plus, yeah, they'll go to McDonald's and bring you food, and then you're spending all this money on like fucking quarter pounders.
You spend all that money on fucking quarter pounders.
Or they go somewhere with better food,
like Burger King.
Chick-fil-A.
There was a topic on GameFAQs where it was like a poll of which is better, a quarter pounder with cheese or a Whopper. And my first issue with that is is that even a fair comparison? Like, aren't you supposed to compare the Big Mac to the Whopper? Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's like I eat McDonald's when I have a coupon and I need to eat something.
But yeah, it's like, maybe Arson doesn't know this, but there is only a McDonald's in our town. There's no Burger King anywhere near here. Also, when I was a very young child, my parents took me to Burger King. I tripped and fell and shattered my teeth and face in the front of Burger King, and because of that, my parents swore to never go to Burger King ever again. They hate it.
It was 100% Burger King's fault that you tripped.
And pretty much the only time after that I've ever been to Burger King was when I was forced to for work. And when Ratmus and I went there to get a Yumbo just to burn it.
Well, we also got the
Yeah, I mean we did go there once or twice other times to actually. I mean we did get real food from there once or twice otherwise, but very very rarely. But yeah, so we've basically always been a McDonald's family, never a Burger King family, if you want to put it that way.
Also too, part of that might be because in our town, for a while, the only fast food place was a McDonald's.
Yeah, our town is weird, about fast food places. There's always been a McDonald's, and it seems like they fought really really hard tooth and nail to keep other fast food places out and not have drive-thrus. I'm not talking about McDonald's. I'm talking about our city council, because
they're bribed by the McDonald's.
Well, they may have been bribed by McDonald's, but I think it was because for a long time they wanted to be highfalutin, and they didn't want that kind of image of having fast food places, where it's the total opposite of the barbecues town, by the way. But now they have started to change that, and now they've started to have a little bit more fast food places, and now there's even 2 other places now with drive-thrus, I think.
I mean, the frickin' Portillo is wow.
I honestly, I would totally love to be Wendy's is kind of similar because
There's
again,
2 of them by my house, which is funny.
Yeah, Ratmus moved to a place where there's 2 Wendy's, but there is no Wendy's anywhere near me. If I wanted to go to a Wendy's, it would take so long to drive through. It's ridiculous. But I as an adult, I now find that Wendy's, I think, has way better food than McDonald's. If I could go to any fast food burger place, I would go to Wendy's. But it's just nowhere near me. It's too far away. Okay, where are you now? E3, you said? Well, Doom said you can't go there because of the coronavirus, first of all. Second of all, there's a bomb upgrade from the Great Fairy. And also a treasure of a silver ruby. Yeah, I'm trying to think if our town wanted to ban fast food so that they could have small businesses and small restaurants. Well, there was this place, and I don't say the name, but it's when we were in grade school, everyone was like, "Oh, this hot dog place is amazing. It's like a local hot dog place." And I went there and I thought their hot dogs tasted like fucking shit. And I never went there in my goddamn life, and I stay the hell away from that fucking place.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad. But, I don't have a desire to go there. Would you say it's the minecart level of hot dog places?
I've only been to Olive Garden, I think, 3 times, and 2 of those were with songs. There is an Italian chain that I highly recommend, but I don't know if it's in everyone's area, It's called Maggiano's. If you see that, go there. It's great Italian food. They give you huge portions, including stuff to take home.
We got the money.
But the times that I have been to Olive Garden, I have enjoyed their food as well.
If you had no bombs, you know, you're out of them.
Then you're SOL. Just like if you want a quesarito, then you're SOL. Surprisingly, not prison raped.
It's the theory. Yeah. I'm the fairy that gives you shit.
As opposed to the other fairies, they all give you shit.
Explosive shit.
Explosive diarrhea.
That's sweet, I can see. Warp.
Yeah. I mean, there actually used to be another local hot dog place in our town that was actually good, and they had hot dogs, hamburgers, gyros, really, really awesome French fries. And unfortunately, Portillo's put them out of business.
Like, thus that they were building that, the guy's like, you know, fuck this, I can't compete with them, so I didn't want to even try.
Damn, that was what really sucks.
Next.
Well, as you're going down to E4, you still can't map it, but you can get the Silver Rupee from chart 14, even though you don't have the map for it.
And it doesn't look anything like that.
Exactly.
Good girl.
What was the name of that place, dude?
How's that bucket Sadie's?
Oh, okay. So wait, what's that other place that has like all sorts of crazy specialty hot dogs that I'm thinking of that has? That's not that place, is it? Wiener, is it Wiener Schnitzel?
Weenies.
Yeah, that must be it. I think that's spelled correctly. I think that's actually spelled correctly.
I like how we've, you know, done nothing at the same time, everything.
Yes. And everything you just posted is spelled incorrectly, I'll tell you that. Uh-oh, Quack just jarred a whole shitload of grape jelly, and now is he going to send us some of that?
Some of that I thought was salsa or something. But, you know, I couldn't be wrong. It's got a lot of... You know,
I don't know what this is in the back, if that's the same thing, but everything here says grape jelly. Yeah, he's got a ton of mason jars.
It's got Jason Mars.
Jason Bourne.
I think I opened it. It's hard to, you know, see where the thing is, because...
14, I think I said.
Yeah.
Well, look at the chart. I mean, it'll still show you if you're near it.
Yeah.
That sounds like such a big twist that you can't really call it Chicago pizza, can you? Taste the twist is their trademark.
Twist is they put avocado on it.
It doesn't look like... I'm looking at their menu, and they don't have what I would call, you know, Chicago-style deep dish, but they do have, like, really nice-looking, thick, deep pizza. pretzels were making you thirsty.
Beef tickles.
Just settle down, Ratmus. You can have your, paper flavored tacos soon, all right?
Say one thing now.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video about Chipotle, and I bet Doom and Arson go to Chipotle all the time and love it. You want to know how many times I've been to Chipotle? I've been to Chipotle once in my life, and that's because my cousin from California forced me to go there. I don't remember what I had or how I liked it, and I would never go there by myself.
I used to go there more often with my girlfriend, but it seems like we haven't gone in a while.
All right, that was the silver rupee in E4.
We're going to E5.
Moe's.
Now.
The only Mexican restaurant I go to is Taco Bell. Arson and Doom just unsubbed. Alright, you can kill that Octo now for a wonderful rupee finally.
For justice.
And get a silver rupee from a chart.
Also for justice.
Whoa, speaking of the grape jelly man. Quack's got more grapevines than Captain Picard.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's right. Arson's originally from New York City.
So I've been in New York once and went to the Nintendo store there where I got Pokemon Platinum.
Did you get a giant Wind Waker Link plushie doll?
Did I get that from there?
Did somebody else get that for you, or somewhere else?
I don't remember. I just remember the game. I could have gotten you something from there.
Your grapes are in another castle. Hey, Quack. By the way, Quack, my dad told me, he was like, hey, your friend who gave you that relish, tell him that the relish was so good, I want to pay him money for more relish. And I just facepalm. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if he wants to do that. My dad was like, I would pay upwards of $7 a jar plus shipping for this wonderful relish. I put one of those pickles on a chicken sandwich I had, and it was really good. By the way, Quack, I put some of your relish on my chili dogs. I had a hot dog, I put the relish on it, then I put spicy chili on it, and I could still taste the sweet relish underneath the chili. That's sweet.
A yard 20 miles away that we don't own. Wonder how my friend that has a house in Michigan, how their grapes are doing. It's it takes about 3 years for them to produce. And
Yeah, I think that's what Quack said, his
and
grapes were 2 years old or something.
but his is either 2 or going to be 3 years, so. They're not making that ice wine that's expensive. That's very hard to do. Okay, so I got that one. Now
Did you Hit the silver rupee.
Okay.
I've seen Arson eat a 20-pound burrito live on stream. Right, Arson?
What are you talking about?
Like, that was only 10 pounds.
You still have some of those pickles. Maybe I'll have one. Maybe that sounds good.
Yes.
So treasure chart is this.
Wait, why was food free? It's number 1. Your job was paying for it. Whoa. I of course assumed that this was your job at the time.
Outside stuff is in, drinking some, pina coladas.
I have a question for you, chat. Do you like pina coladas?
I did that now, what?
E6, there's a silver rupee you can get. So Quack says that yes, and getting caught in the rain, but Arson said just getting caught in the rain, so he doesn't like pina coladas, but he does like getting caught in the rain. All right.
Dibs like would be in rain.
This is an important survey. Blizzard says it is raining. Doom is literally on fire. Is the only places you haven't mapped the G's and E4? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not map the Jesus. Dude, it's cold.
It's like you took a bath with Ben Affleck or something.
Whoa. I was like, hell, I'll take some snow. I don't care if that's not possible.
Alright, head over to F6.
Alright.
You can ignore those 7s.
Let's change the Those wildfire stuff have to be scary. I think when our aunt might still live in the San Francisco area, but I know like they were getting close to her house like a couple of years back.
Limited Run Games is streaming Star Wars TIE Fighter. They should be streaming Night Trap blindfolded, goddammit.
It's on disc.
On disc DLC.
I was talking to my friend about like certain games, like the limited run games, because like not a lot of people have completed like Corpse Killer, but they sold out of that at limited run games. And I told them, well, like people just probably bought it to like keep it. It's like that's insane. Who would do that?
Corpse Killer's the only one you actually opened.
Well, the Toe Jam and Earl one.
Well, not Night Trap or Double Switch. They threw the bullets, brah.
Yeah, like the game is fairly easy to like finish, but you know, not everyone's 100%.
So how come you couldn't, complete it on Saturn 3DO?
I don't know if there was this continuing thing.
Wow, Arson, I've never, paid attention to the damn lyrics. You're here for chart 31. She ruined the song for you by pointing that out.
Question is, did they bang at the end? And is, Cat Stevens' song Saturday Night about, Star Tropics?
Well, you want to know why I think about that song? There's the TV show Las Vegas, which I know I've talked about occasionally, and I think a year or two ago I rewatched it because I bought the DVDs, and they rerun it a lot on TV now. There was an episode where I think a lot of the times it's like, people try to cheat the casino with some crazy scheme, and one person's the lookout and is flashing signals to the other person or whatever. And one time there was one scheme where there was like a person who was like on the inside job or something, and they had to send a signal to the person to know like when they should go to the table and play, and it would be profitable or something. And the way that they used to signal was like in one of the stores in the casino lobby. They worked at the store, they were in charge of something, so like over the speakers in the store they would play, "Do you like pina coladas?" And then the person would know, like, okay, now that's the signal, that's the time for me to go to that table and win money. And then of course, like, eventually the security people figured it out and caught them, because that's what always happens.
You can't beat the house.
Yes. Right, did you get that heart piece?
Yeah.
It's time for one of my least favorite fucking parts of this game, F5 Bomb Island.
It's explosive.
It's gonna be explosive.
Is it implosive?
Also, when I fight Authority always wins. Did you guys know that? Well, Doom, you were talking about Lyft and Uber a few minutes ago. Just now on Twitter, it says it's trending in business and finance. Lyft and Uber will still operate in California for now, but their legal battle with the state continues, it says.
Making the progress. So what's to do with Bomb Island?
Bomb something?
Just kidding, there's the treasure.
If it was treasure, then why would it be something that I hate?
If you hate fun, I don't know.
When are we microwaving those soft tacos, Ratmus?
Soon.
The best Mexican food Illinois has to offer. Just kidding, that's not true, but it's, there's a Mexican place by Ratmus's house that I've been to a couple times, but
Should have Canadian food review.
Yes, it should. God damn, if they had fucking poutine, that would be awesome. Yes. There needs to be a fucking Canadian restaurant around here that has poutine.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup, eh?
So California, basically Mexico.
I still want that fucking poutine burger again. If it weren't for the stupid fucking pandemic, we might have gone back there. Now you know the horribleness that I was talking about, Ratmus. Poutine is alright. Alright, how dare you? Like I said, I've never... The only thing I've ever had is a poutine burger. And it was the most amazing burger I've ever had in my life. You had it near Niagara Falls? Wow, our mom went to Niagara Falls once. I don't think she had poutine there.
All she got was this lousy poutine.
Fancy restaurant poutine. Actually, the first time I ever had chicken and waffles, it was a fancy restaurant, so it wasn't really true chicken and waffles either. And then, like, the next time I had it, it was spicy chicken and waffles, so I don't know if that was the true experience either. Oh, that's awesome. I can't remember if our mom went to the Canadian side. I think
they did.
I think she did. Yeah. Should I post those in vacation pics?
Yes.
Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of vacation pics to show, and I can't be showing.
Go on vacation.
Well, I can't go on vacation, and I don't know if I can post more pictures every fucking week. Maybe be once a month or once a year, or just stop it altogether. Because pretty soon I'll be showing pictures with my face in it, and believe me, no one wants to see that. I'll start posting more pictures where it's us, with our back facing the camera, and say that's okay. Yeah, so 100 YouTube subs.
Grab your friend. That thing going together.
Hey Arson, I know I talked about maybe having Ratmus and I sign, one of our copies of Sonic CD and give that to you, which we have 2 copies with the box. Now I'm looking on eBay, and copies of that game with the box are going for like $80.
Really? Jesus.
$70 or $80. So I'm like, nah, I don't know if I want to give up $70 or $80.
It's like, yes. Except if we signed it, it'd be worthless then.
If we signed it, it'd be worth even more money. What are you talking about?
Probably 3 would be great.
Well, I mean, first of all, are you going to send us one thing of grape jelly?
I'd be curious to try the jelly,
If I could choose 3 jars, I'd probably take 1 grape jelly, 1 relish, and 1 bread and butter pickles. But then, our dad would definitely send you some money for that. Pickles. Okay, so I guess 2 relish and then 1 jelly, if that's okay.
How many of those jelly ones did you do?
Ooh, salsa. You know, no, it's okay. How about one relish, one salsa, and one jelly? How about that? What were we gonna say?
Like, how many of those jellies did he do? And also, where do I go next?
He did. I mean, have you seen the picture? He did a shitload of jelly. All right, give me a second here. Is there anything to do in F4?
I guess proceed with the game.
Yeah, there's a silver rupee there.
Our garden turned out like pretty shitty. I mean, I got like a few of those kind of squash, like our cherry tomato plants grew very tall, very huge, and like barely produced any tomatoes. Like we're finally getting little green peppers on our green pepper plant.
Do you have a PayPal, Quack? Alright, cool. If you give me your email address later, then I can directly send you money for free. $34. I'll let my dad know. He'll be happy. I think, because, yeah, I think, like, we're probably about 75% done with the relish and the bread and butter pickles. We haven't really eaten much of the regular pickles yet.
Oh, pickles. Yeah, so come up to the office at 5 o'clock, lovely. I want those pickles.
Oh, God. Well, this may be a good time to take a break for that and dinner, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, I'll set this thing off and then we'll have some cutscenes.
Set what off?
Well, this is the last pearl.
Well, yeah, but that's going to teleport you to, you know, that. Do you really want to do that when we haven't done the G's?
Yeah, I can always do the G's later.
All right, Quack. Awesome. See you later. Thanks for being here. We'll talk later.
Sounds fun.
All right, well, now doing this, you can map E4. I'll have to check if there's stuff to do in F1, F2, and F3. There's probably at least one thing, and then we've still got the G's, obviously.
It's gonna blow, everybody.
Fucker's gonna blow! Just kidding, I spoke too soon. The ultimate prison rape.
Got laser beams. But yeah, when we stop, I'll take her out.
Why are there those like vertical lines on the screen there? Is that just from the fucking GameCube, or is there something wrong with our system?
The upscaler, I don't know.
Oh God.
It's been descaled. It's the Triforce, everybody. It's a penis.
It's definitely not a penis. What are you talking about? Thousands of California homes in danger as blazes spread.
Homestands, oh God. What you doing, son? Where's that fish?
actually have enough money to do the auctions now. Oh, and how many golden feathers do you have? Okay, yeah, I gotta remember that is in F2. There's nothing to do in F1, but there is stuff to do in F2 and F3. Although, let's see, if you did get to the stuff from the auction, well, that doesn't really matter.
So we can stop this at this point and take a little break.
Yeah. So yeah, for those of you who are here, once again, we have to take hopefully a 10-minute break or so. Ratmus to take Sadie out and do something stupid with Dad, and then we'll make our dinner and eat it, come back and continue with more of wonderful Wind Waker-ness. If anyone has to leave during the break, bye, thanks for being here. back.
Looks like it. How's everybody? And so you wanted me to go to F1 or F2 or something?
F2 and 3.
Get his tacos.
So he wants my tacos? So that should be everything except the auction and the G's at this point. So we'll do the G's first and come back for the auction later. We even have time for that.
It's a very nice pickle, so.
Very nice pickle from Quackity Quack.
Yes. Scavenger. Got F knocked over.
Fucking
This way. Guess I just saw one random seagull. Left.
whoa. I don't think there are any in the G's, so this is probably the last one.
Side of cotton. Shit. Those two of us.
Not as good as quesoritos, damn it.
Oh. So that's done. I can go to.
Dragon Roost, Silver Rupee, and Gold Feathers. This was supposed to say F2 Gold Feathers, not FR.
Fuck those gold feathers.
I gotta update the checklist since I was eating. F2 Silver Rupee and Octo. Sounds like something Ratmus would send you.
Did I send it and not realize it? How many Dole Whips a day is too many? Versus like 7.
Too many are not enough. If Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts were a single restaurant chain, it would rank as the 30th largest restaurant chain in America. Interesting that they picked the Disneyland Resort monorail track 468 times because it's a lot shorter than the Disney World monorail track, right?
Yes. How many idiot kids got killed on it, though?
Not enough. If the number of Mickey-shaped soft pretzels sold annually at Walt Disney World related ear to ear, they would stretch 350 miles and could circle Spaceship Earth.
You melted all the Dole Whips that were sold in a year from all those places. You could fill, like 857 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
How much Dole Whips could, you melt down? It's great. Excuse me. It's great reading about Spaceship Earth and how it's like a geodesic dome and how you're supposed to, think that it's a perfect dome, except it's not.
Because all the violence?
Yes, all the violence. Well, actually, there was like a crazy pervert who groped some boy on Spaceship Earth, so yes. And no, I don't mean Michael Jackson.
So you weren't talking. You were talking about the size not being perfect, right?
I was talking about how because of the things needed to hold it up, it doesn't have that dome surface instead of the support structure.
Walt was alive when it was built. He wouldn't, let that shit fly.
Walt would be like, "What is this shit? I wanted an experimental prototype community of tomorrow, not this giant fucking ball."
Yes. It's like people should be living here. The frickin' people mover should be awesome.
And then Roy was like, "Oh, he died mysteriously."
Oh, shit.
All right, you got that. Okay. All right, so now you got to wait for something humping and a bumping on there.
We'll be humping it.
If you want to just Song of Passing it near the post box, you could do that. So we could move on to. I don't think there's anything to do in G1, but we need to map it.
Map it and fab it. Postman always yas twice.
Did you get the Silver Rupee in F3?
Let me check. Yeah, I got the treasure there. So try to,
Freaking bird enthusiast whore.
yes. Try to get in my pants, and I'm like, you gotta give me those gold feathers. She's a gold feather digger. So we did that. I saw a ghost in the Haunted Mansion totally.
Technically, I think you saw 999 ghosts.
So we got Pepper's ghost effect.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Ghosts. So you didn't see no Hatbox ghost though. Did you see the fat and slim guy in this economy?
Yes. Just before and after, after Slim Fast.
I'm sure it was. So it's 6 o'clock today. I'm going to be playing Jackbox with Song and her family.
That's great, right?
It's a private stream on Zoom. But the question is, am I going to be able to play those games, without saying horribly offensive things like we would do on stream? These color TVs. That was another slightly cool thing on the season 3 finale of Airwolf. They had some really cool music in there, including Money for Nothing.
Slurs in there.
No, they actually didn't play that line, so maybe they knew. The fuck is this idiot doing?
Wasting my damn time in bait.
What is up, small fry?
Oh God. Ever smell one on Triumph Forks?
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Ever seen a grown man naked?
Hey, small fry, you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Ever been in a Turkish bath? Ever seen a fish get a golden shower? Where you going? So that's it. Just head to G2. We got.
Hey, where are you going? I paid my debt to society. It's everyone's favorite minigame of Wind Waker, the Birdman.
Some people like Cobra did the first try.
Cobra did it the first try. You did it the first try last time. So now you're gonna fucking blow it.
Sounds like me.
That's a trope, right?
I didn't realize that one guy was nodding, giving the hitting one to punch track.
It's not true. It's impossible.
Seriously?
Fuck, I've never seen this shit happen like this. You gotta wait until it's all gone. What were we playing, Fall Guys?
Those sequels are drawing themselves.
Doom is like, this is literally the worst fishing I've ever seen in a video game. No, just kidding.
Dear God. I think of those bird enthusiasts.
Just go right up into his fucking face and change the wind.
Day.
What the fuck is this?
It's full of bird enthusiasts.
Walk right up to him. Stare at him. Yeah, now do it. Quack, you should download Apex and, play that and kick their asses in it. I'm just kidding, they'll be fucking like amazing geniuses at it in 2 seconds and win every time. Now look longingly into a bird enthusiast's eyes. There we go. That turns Ratmus on so much.
It's like a boy at Epcot. Free to use any methods.
So what you're saying is he looks like a date rapist.
Yes.
Which is a great line from Mallrats. If I had nephews who only played Fortnite, I'd fucking disown them. There's so many other good games on the Switch, like Night Trap.
It's perfect for kids.
It's rated T for teen, come on. Suck it, Joel Lieberman.
Fucking idiot who doesn't know what the game's even about.
Howard Lincoln lied to me, clearly. Is that good enough? Oh, I don't know. Is it?
Go!
It'll be like, watch it be $4.99 or something.
Breathtaking.
So, was it $2.55 maybe?
Yeah.
I wonder if like $2.55 is enough or not, or if it has to be $2.56. Quack, I told my dad that you're going to be sending relish and the jelly and the salsa, and he said that's awesome, and he's authorized me to pay you some money for that.
Just want my magic, everybody. So they got so pathetic, you just drown. -3 yards. Is there a submarine here? Like,
Yeah, but you need a bow unless you're your insane friend. Did it without the bow.
oh,
It's a silver rupee in G3, so get it.
it's cold.
just $1 million. I've never seen that movie.
Okay, well, in about 15 minutes I'll be stopping, so I can try to help you then. Okay. Alright, bye.
Sounds good, Mr. the Kid. Now what does he want?
It's more stuff with his cousin trying to get her. Like, I don't know what happened with her passwords, but it's like she couldn't get her email on her iPad, and like Google stuff needed updating. There was no more room left because she had a bunch of like games for her great grandkids or something. And like I had to delete one, and then like I was able to update, but then like she doesn't know her actual passwords because that runs in our dad's family. Okay, boomer.
For some reason, I thought you said "Okay, Boomhauer." You know, the guy from yeah, that guy. Sadie can't believe that you're still streaming, Ratmus.
You guys can just fuck the hell off now. That fish.
I can't believe it's not Fabio. Now it's Ratmus's favorite part of the game, right, Ratmus? The road to G4ia.
Yes.
All that's there right now is a blue choo-choo.
And some shit.
Some shit to drink.
It's having butters. That magic shit.
How many heart containers do you have out of 4?
Oops. 0.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Got 16 blue choo-choo jellies. That blow over Riddler's mind or what?
That's good. You're going to get 2 more blue choo-choo jellies, and also eventually 4 more heart pieces before the Tower of the Gods. And who would ever, go into the Tower of the Gods with less than 13 full heart containers? That'd just be crazy.
Because he totally did. So I'm good, everybody.
Alright, map this place and head to G5.
Please. Okay. What are you doing, son?
what percent are you gonna get in Yakuza Kiwami? So next stream is gonna be the finale, or no? Did you say you're streaming tonight, or yes or no? I don't remember. No.
So come down. Is there a treasure or something here?
Oh, you don't want to know what's here.
Using the pier or whatever.
Once you map the place and get the blue choo-choo, we'll see if we have time for this shit before we stop. So yeah, we still have a few more things to do before Tower of the Gods, which will obviously be next time, which is apparently going to be Wednesday. So next time we'll start off by finishing the other stuff that I mentioned, and then Tower of the Gods, and then stuff with the bow, etc., etc. Ratmus and I will also be watching Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey next week. I don't know what we'll be eating. Maybe some KFC, I don't know.
Check the boats I got. Let's change the day.
The other thing about Thursday is when I'm streaming Lego Indiana Jones, and I need song for that, especially coming up when I'm doing the free play stuff. I really need her. And she does this thing with her family like every week now. So if I stream on Thursday, she's going to be like an hour or late or something. So I don't know, like this week I've decided to like just do the stream on Friday so I can play with her family, which I've never done before. All right, save. All right, now Hoy Hoy Pair. So I don't know what I'm going to do next week, in other words. Alright, like I said, that was the last blue choo-choo right now. You can't get any more items and upgrades. You are going to get 4 more heart pieces, but obviously not this stream.
What the hell?
And as far as charts go, there's some treasures we need to get. We need to do the auction and some Triforce charts. Oh God. Yeah, you don't have the bow to kill any of them, do you?
Nope.
Oh God. See, I don't know who's going to be streaming later tonight, but it ain't going to be me and it ain't going to be Doom. We'll probably be playing some more Apex after the thing song, I mean. shot, one more opportunity. How much bait did you have left?
3. So I have enough to do the rest of the mapping, but you know, it's like I definitely need to get good. Will it make a sound if I did it right?
Missed that one over there.
Oh, God.
Flap, fat ass flap. Which is another Mallrats quote, totally.
Oh, come on. It's an all D Gibbons gangbang over here. There we go.
Did you hear Ratmus use that common expression? It's like an all D. Gibbons gangbang over here. Because D. Gibbons is a bad, bad man.
What kind of magical shit is this?
Like shit, alright. Alright, so when we pick this up next time, wait, did you get the silver rupee in C7?
Maybe. Looks like it.
26, 22. Let's see, so that means you're missing 4 treasures, right?
Yeah.
One of them is in G7, the other 3 are Triforce. This is.
I need to get before I go into the project. Alright, so
Wait, what? How many charts did you have?
26.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23. Okay. Special charts. Tingle, Sub, Beetle, any others?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's it, okay. So I think the checklist is up to date. There's nothing to do in G6 but map it. That's where we'll start next time.
Alright. Thanks, everybody.
GDQ is still doing Kiwami 2. Matt Red is now doing Kiwami 1, and his thumbnail is talking to the Messy King Professor. So maybe I'll host him, whatever they call it. I couldn't think of the word. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone. We gotta go.